as well, just being able to keep them off of your back line. But I like just an all-round hitter here for Hanwha. It comes off great.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting dichotomy that we have because, you know, they have really hard engage here on HLE. The final pick for Lehens is kind of counter-engage right over the grubs to start those up on spawn.
Yep, and while he's taking those and there's no contest from the other side, remember, a reminder, you can log into your Riot account on LOLesports.com and watch Worlds Live to earn exclusive Worlds, emotes, icons, and capsules. So go in there, get your stuff, get some prizes the same way that Peanut is securing those grubs right now. And it looks like Canyon is going on to the other side of the rift to take that Drake. It's the common handshake. You take grubs, I'll take Drake. One neutral objective for either side.
This does mean that you are going to get a very early level 6 Peanut, and Peanut is, as you know, an amazing tank frontline player, an amazing Sejuani player, so him with the early ultimate for Sejuani, I think will be very dangerous for GENG. We'll see how Peanut, Viper, and Zeka especially, due to their recent play. Let's see about this one though. Paze.
Oh, Delight doing a big engage there on Paze. GENG's AD carry ain't getting away from that one. No bailout, bails you out of that much damage. It's first blood over to Viper.
And that has been the difference. Really big target on Paze back. He's dead, and now no summoner spells again. So
you're trying to play off this timing window to attack. Move down from Hanwha life though.
I don't know if they can get all of them though, because that was also Varus ultimate used for the little chunk of damage.
Yeah. All right, second Void Grub is about half HP. Peanut's gonna step forward, try to take that one. Meanwhile, down to the bottom lane, Doran trying to get away from Keen. He's down to 100 HP while the Grubs are fought for. 4 secured by Hanwha Life, meaning they will get the Void Might spawns.
Exactly. All of it is just depending on at least getting 1 Grub out of the first pack, and then you still have the threat for the second pack of Grubs. Meanwhile, Keen here, the Aurora pick that we were highlighting, also going to be able to get some extra pressure. Pushes in. This should be a turret plate. Very, very close to getting one. Doran's going to say, no turret plate for you. I'm going to take away your minion wave. Even with that juicy, tiny...
Just power clearing, outpacing, setting this insane tempo where even if you can outplay GENG, they just still have more money because they farm better, and it's just not the case here anymore.
But he hasn't really had an opportunity to get into any of these lanes because where do you try and focus? You've no real setup in any of your lanes apart from Chovy, and Zeka's been doing fine with Peanut putting pressure on towards sides, and now at the Dragon Pit,
yeah, and he's got his experimental Hex plate done, so I think we see his first ulti here.
Okay, Delight with a Hex Flash over the wall. Peanut. Glacial Prison onto Lehens, but it ain't gonna be a whole lot now. The lights go off, Paranoia goes in, GENG with a kill on Peanut, and this is exactly what they needed. Zeka tries to use Fate Sealed of the wall, but it's an arrow through his heart. The Samurai falls to the Archer. GENG take Drake +2, and they ain't done yet. Keen still scrapping here back and forth as Doran and Delight are both forced back. That was a huge moment for the GENG squad.
Chovy Spirit rushed over the wall into the way of the Fate Seal, so Zeka
structured battle lines so they can get their combos.
And the other thing that I always think about when I'm looking at Nocturne in a game, especially when you're up against 2 champions that like to play side lanes, that like to split push like a Yone and a Gnar, Paranoia also stops your ability to see the ward and teleport to the ward, so you've got to be there to the objective fight sooner, as now the Herald driven into the tier 1 turret there by Canyon. Doran has to flash back away, but Peanut's ready for the counter attack here with the Glacial Prison, but a nice follow-up comes in from Delight. Over the top goes the hostile takeover. It's already death for the support of Hanwha Life Esports, and GENG are swift to deliver it. Chovy jumps forward with another one of those spirit rushes as Zeka is forced to snap back to his body with a soul unbound. GENG with the 1-for-0 with the enemy tier 1 turret nearly killed. They're going to go down to the Drake. Meanwhile, Doran taking the opportunity, using the TP to go into the top lane and look to dismantle the tier 2 turret.
The darkness crucial there and actually recovering the retreat from GENG. Zeka was still pushing top and had to teleport into the play, so he wasn't there as that fight kicked off, wasn't there to follow up on a great engage from Delight. But Hanwha, TP topside, they would get the tier 2, but a 3rd dragon for GENG.
On the next one, you have a lot of confidence in their setup. Wait a second, they're gonna have to...
Yeah, GENG's going after the Baron because they saw Hanwha try to make a play on Chovy down there in the bottom lane, so now they're just going to try to force the Baron instead. Chovy teleporting up to join the remaining 4 players on GENG. The Paranoia is there to stop an appropriate follow-up. The Baron is secured by GENG, but it. Now they got to try to get everybody else away. Kanan with the flashback over the wall. Hanwha can't do anything. GENG with the 400 IQ Baron Rush, immediately recognizing the opportunity and jumping on it.
At the second they saw all those members down on bot side to look for the tower, GENG knew they could take it. You have a Blade of the Rune King, Gwinsu's Varus, who will rip through the percentage health of that Baron buff, and it's a perfect call, even using the darkness again as a retreat tool, because you just don't know what's the health on the Baron or how heavily can we engage. We don't know where GENG are.
Beautifully done from GENG.
So GENG have been so clean with it, but critical breaking point is about to approach. Again, HLE have at least kept up enough gold.
Keen jumping in there immediately with the Between Worlds. If they pick the enemy jungler, no way to contest that Dragon Soul.
Oh my God!
Unless Delight goes in for a massive 4-man engage. GENG melts before your eyes. Do not doubt Delight, or you will find yourself in the dirt. A triple kill for Viper, and Hanwha just buried GENG.
Nice macro, kids. How's this Wombo combo taste? That was huge. Delight into Zeka, able to destroy them at HL. It was just beautiful layering too. You know, stun into the full crash down, ultimate. Zeka is immediately following up, and now,
yeah, Canyon, he'll try to use Paranoia defensively, but it's too late. Viper's already unstoppable. GENG seeing if they might be able to get something back. A handshake on Delight is definitely not enough. As Hanwha Life Esports now with a 5v4 for the next 30 seconds.
Hanwha trying to show it wasn't a
cohesively moving as a team to try and take over Vision and not allow GENG to get their pick now to try and get back into the game.
Oh, immediate jump, the pick on Chovy. You just see Viper fly across the screen, and then the Infernal Pinatas fly out of Chovy. Beautiful pick coming out from Hanwha. Baron is on the map. The enemy jungler dead for 40 seconds. Here's the problem if you're GENG. Not only is that mid lane pick going to mean that the enemy squad gets Baron, Chovy's only going to respawn right before the Infernal Drake spawns again, and Hanwha is going to continue having control over the entire...
Another attempt at this soul.
Okay, Chovy respond in time to be able to make his TP in, as now another TP is about to show up for Hanwha. Doran has rejoined everybody else. Paranoia cast, a charm onto Delight, but he's the only one. Between Worlds has already been used. Doran here in the front line, jumps in from a Mega Gnar, but he ain't gonna find the angle here just yet. Zeka resetting with a soul unbound. Keen's the first to drop. Viper's going godlike. GENG scrambling to fight back, but Zeka's too strong. Viper's too strong. GENG's running towards the wrong base, and Doran's gonna hit him with the wallop. Couple more auto attacks, gets it done. Chovy's about to drop again. Call it a Drake, call it an ace, call it a fight for Hanwha.
Call me the LCK champions. Hanwha showing why they won, why they threatened GENG, and why they want to join LNG in the quarterfinal stage.
We got 15-second death timers still ticking down for the GENG team as HLE are on to the Nexus turrets. They will crumble before them, and Hanwha Live Esports take the first game.